Well, it comes to light.
10 years ago this month, a stranger held Kimberly Corbin in her apartment for 2 hours and sexually assaulted her.
Absolutely thought that this was how I was going to die, and I had to lay there at 20 years old thinking, what did I last say to my parents?
Corbin survived the nightmare and vowed to do everything she could to avoid falling victim again.
So I decided to concealed carry, as that's my preferred method of self-protection.
Carrying weapons like these under your clothing has become a common practice in the U.S.
That's a trend that's been going on nationally since the 1980s. And now all but a handful of states have a law like Colorado.
Getting a concealed carry permit is fairly straightforward here in Colorado. You must pass a background check, meet certain criteria, and do safety training. Police can veto applicants they deem unsuitable.
It's good for anybody to be able to lawfully protect themselves.
Gun rights supporter David Kopel argues concealed weapons deter criminals because they don't know if potential victims are armed or not.
It's part of a philosophy of more guns everywhere.
But gun control advocate Eileen McCarron says you don't need firearms to be safe on the streets of U.S. cities. But she admits the gun rights side has won its share of arguments lately.
Huge move across the country, and they have it pretty much everywhere. So now they have new terrain they want to claim.
A recent online petition demanding that guns be allowed inside this summer's Republican political convention in the state of Ohio drew over 50,000 signatures. Authorities quashed the move, which may have been a hoax.
Given the possibility of terrorist attack, you wouldn't want people to be able to smuggle guns inside a crowd or gathering like that.
But staff and faculty can now carry weapons on college campuses in Tennessee. A bill to allow military members under 21 years of age to conceal carry was just voted down in Colorado. McCarron believes the availability of guns remains a recipe for disaster.
Well, the problem with more guns is there's more gun death.
Well, it's simplistic.
Kopel says there's no connection. Corbin admits guns aren't for everyone, but she says concealed carry is an option people have a right to have.
It's an actual mechanism to protect us from the evil that really does exist in the world.
Hendrik Sabrandi, CCTV, Denver.